Welcome to the Mobile Money Nation. My name is AJ, and today I'm going to talk about my Airbnb cashback stacking strategy. So, for those of you who use Airbnb, you know it's a great place for you to stay whenever you're traveling, especially if you're going on a long trip and you like to have the feeling of being in a home instead of staying in a hotel, especially if you have an extended stay. So, actually, right now, I'm actually in an Airbnb, and I recently used this cashback stacking strategy in order to earn over $400 worth of cashback. So I'll tell you about my cashback stacking strategy and how you can use this to earn cashback whenever you stay at an Airbnb. And so level one of each and every cashback stacking strategy is to use a cashback credit card. And one of the cashback cards I use is the Citi Double Cash Card. Now with the Citi Double Cash Card, you get 2% cashback on each and every purchase that you make. They don't have any special categories. So on every single purchase that you make, you get 1% cash back when you actually make your purchase. And then after you make a payment on your card for those purchases, you get another 1% back. So as long as you pay for your purchases before you get hit with any interest, then you're earning 2% cash back on all of your purchases. Now, another great credit card that you could potentially use, there's actually a waiting list for this card, and I'm actually going to sign up for this card as one of my newer credit card signups in 2022, is the M1 Finance credit card. Now, for those of you who may have watched some of my past videos, you know I like the M1 Invest app as far as an app that you can invest in, but they now also have a credit card where you can actually earn cash back that is turned into stock. So the cashback that you earn whenever you use the M1 credit card is used to purchase stock in the companies that are chosen for their cashback program. Now, in order for this to work for the M1 Finance credit card, you actually have to own some of the Airbnb stock within your M1 pie in the M1 Invest app. So first, you have to own some stock in Airbnb, and then based on that ownership, when you use the M1 Finance credit card, you'll earn 2.5% stock back. So instead of getting cash back, the cash that you receive as cash back from your purchases is used to purchase stock. Now, as of today, Airbnb's stock is in the $170 range. And so, of course, you wouldn't be purchasing a full share of stock. And unless you had a really large purchase on Airbnb, the cash back that you would earn on your credit card wouldn't be enough to buy a whole share. But with M1 Finance, you can buy fractional shares of any stock that's available on their platform. And all you would need is a minimum of $1 going towards whatever stock that you either purchase or whatever stock you're getting cash back for based on your purchases. And so there are actually 3 levels of cash back, actually 4 levels of cash back with the M1 Finance credit card. There are some stocks that you can make a purchase with those specific companies and you'll get 10% cash back. There are some that are 5% cash back. And then with Airbnb, it's in the 2.5% cash back category. Now, any companies that aren't in one of those 3 levels of cash back, you will earn 1.5% cash back on every additional purchase that's not in one of those 3 categories. And so, as I mentioned, Airbnb is in that 2.5% tier of cash back. And so every purchase that you make using your M1 Finance credit card on the Airbnb website, or whenever you're making an Airbnb purchase, you would get 2.5% cash back for those purchases. And so if you already use M1 Finance, if you already use their investment app, you can just sign up for the credit card or sign up for the waiting list because they have a waiting list at the moment. And then once it's available to you, then you can actually apply for the card and then you can start earning 2.5% stock back on the purchases that you make with Airbnb. And so, of course, any of the stocks that you actually want to get cash back for using that card, you will have to own them. And so I actually created a pie, and I'll talk about this in a separate video as well. I created a pie which includes all of the stocks which are available for you to receive cash back, which goes towards stock. I created a specific pie so that you can use that so that, you know, no matter which company you shop with, you already have it in your portfolio and you'll automatically get that cash back towards that specific stock. And for the purpose of this video, Airbnb stock. So if you don't already use M1 Finance, I'll have a referral link provided below in the description so that you can sign up. And then you can also sign up for the waiting list for their rewards card. And so those are 2 cards that you can use where you would get cash back consistently over 2%. There may be other cards where they have limited time offers that you have to select or that you have to add in order to get higher amounts of cash back. But because they don't provide you cash back consistently, and every time you make a purchase with Airbnb, I haven't mentioned any of those specific credit cards. But if you happen to own a credit card that has those offers, you can definitely leave a comment below to let everyone know what specific card provides a great limited time offer with Airbnb. Now, level 2 in this cashback stacking strategy would be the Fluz app. Now, with the Fluz app, you earn purchases by buying gift cards within the Fluz app at the specific store that you would like to shop with. And then you get cash back based on the amount of the gift card that you purchase within the app. And so within the app, Airbnb is one of the stores that you can earn cash back on. And the cash back ranges between 1% up to as high as 10% with Airbnb. And so why is there a range? So the default cash back with Airbnb is just 1%. But at times they'll have bonus cashback, which I've seen at least twice this year. And most recently on the Airbnb that I'm actually staying in right now, I earned 8% on the purchase because they had a full week where you could earn 8% cashback. And looking back at the history of the times that they've offered 8%, so far in 2021, there were 2 time periods which spanned at least a week where you could earn 8% cashback. And so if it happens to align with a time that you're actually going to purchase an Airbnb anyway, or if you know that you're going to make an Airbnb purchase in the near future, whenever that 8% becomes available, then of course you can buy your gift card within the Fluz app, get that 8% cash back, and then use that gift card in the future once you actually make your purchase with Airbnb. And so if you use your cashback credit card within the Fluz app to buy that gift card, whatever cashback that you receive on that card, like I use the City Double Cash card, I get 2% cashback. You add that with the 8% that you would get from the Fluz app during that specific time period when they offer it. And then that gets you to 10%. And you can also, instead of using your credit card, if you use your checking account within the Fluz app, they give you a bonus 2% cashback on any company that you shop with within the Fluz app. But you have to use your checking account. You can't actually use a credit card. And so you would still get 10% because you'll get that 8% temporary bonus cashback that they offer every once in a while. And then you get that bonus 2% for using your checking account within the Fluz app. And so either way, that's a potential of 10%, whether you're using your 2% cashback from your credit card, and then you get the 8% bonus whenever they offer it within Fluz. Or if you use your checking account and you know maybe you don't want to use your credit card, or maybe you don't have a credit card that offers 2% or higher cash back, then you want to use your checking account to get that 2% bonus for using your checking account and get the 8% in the Fluz app. And so on this most recent stay, it was a long-term Airbnb purchase. And so I actually ended up getting $400 worth of cash back using that 8% cashback bonus. And that's not even counting the 2% cashback that I'm going to get from the credit card that I used. And so within the Fluz app, the maximum amount that you can buy a gift card with Airbnb is $500. And so that means I earned 8% back on that $500 gift card. That's $40 cash back. And then I ended up buying 10 gift cards. So 10 times 40, that's how I got to $400 cash back on this 8% cashback offer. And so you can see how this cashback can add up very quickly. You know, you're going to spend a couple of hundred, if not a couple of $1,000s, if you have a longer term stay with an Airbnb. And so that cashback can add up very quickly, especially if you purchase your gift cards during that 8% period. Now, one little warning, if you do have a large purchase and you have to buy multiple gift cards, with the actual Airbnb app, they do have like a limit or a specific amount of time. If you add a bunch of gift cards to your Airbnb profile, they may actually pause it for a moment. And so when I was trying to add those 10 Airbnb gift cards, I was able to actually only add 9 within the same day. And then I had an error when I tried to add the 10th gift card. But when I tried a couple of days later, I was able to add that 10th card. And so if you ever have an issue like that, you know, just wait a day or two and try to add the additional gift cards, and you shouldn't have a problem. You know, just a fair warning in case you do have a big purchase and you have multiple gift cards that you're trying to add to the Airbnb app. Now, as far as finding out when you're going to have those higher Fluz cashback offers, you do have to check the app whenever you want to make that purchase. But you can also use a website called Cashback Monitor. And you can use this not only for Airbnb, but any cashback app and any cashback offer. You go on the app, you search for the specific store that you want to shop with, and it'll show you not only, you know, the history of the amount of cash back that you could earn or that, they have offered in the past with that specific store. But you can also check to see what specific cashback app may be offering more cash back at that specific time period when you're checking. And so as an alternate option for this cashback stacking strategy, you could actually use another app called the Slide app. And so this is a level 2. This actually isn't a level 3 because you can't stack it on top of Fluz, but you can use it as an alternate, and you can use it as a way to increase the floor of the cashback that you receive from any time that you're making a purchase. And so with the Slide app, they always have 4% cashback on every store that's available within their app, and Airbnb is one of the stores available in their app. And so whenever I'm doing a cashback stacking strategy, I always check the Fluz app first to see if the store is available. And that way I know at the very minimum, I'm going to get 4% cash back. And then I can compare that to any of the other apps. If they don't have more than 4%, then I'll always go with the Slide app instead. And so during the time periods where Fluz doesn't have that 8% offer, maybe they only have that 1% offer plus the bonus 2% whenever you use your checking account, which will give you 3%. Then I would just use the Slide app because I'm going to get 4% every time. There's no specific time period that you have to worry about. And so once you combine the Slide app at a guaranteed 4% every time, plus your credit card, which may get you 2% or 2.5% stock back if you're using the M1 credit card, then that's a minimum of 6% that I'm always going to get every time I make a purchase with Airbnb. And just like the Fluz app, they have a maximum of $500 per gift card that you can purchase at one time. And so if you need, if you have a stay that's more than $500 for your Airbnb stay, then of course you'll have to buy multiple gift cards in order to pay for your full Airbnb stay. And so with Airbnb, that's the highest level stack that you can get is a 2-level stack. You can go with your cashback credit card, and then you can check with Fluz to see if they have that 8% offer, or maybe they only have 4% or 1% at the time. If it's less than 4%, then you want to use the Slide app to get that guaranteed 4% every time. And so if you don't currently use any of the apps that I mentioned in this video, if you don't use M1 Finance, if you haven't used the Fluz Cashback app or the Slide app, make sure you check my reviews of all 3 of those apps, and also use my referral links, which I provided in the description, so that you can sign up for all 3 of those apps and start earning cash back today. And not only start earning cash back today, but also start investing with M1 Finance. So now that you have a cashback stacking strategy where you can actually potentially earn hundreds of dollars worth of cash back every time you book a stay with Airbnb, what do you plan to do with that cash back? Are you going to use that cash back to immediately pay towards your credit card so you can essentially count that as a discount on your stay? Or are you going to use that cash back to actually move it into your investment account and then start investing that cash back? Or maybe even use that cash back to make other purchases within either the Slide app or within the Fluz app itself on any other future cashback offers that you're going to purchase or gift cards that you're going to purchase within the Fluz app or the Slide app. All right, so let us know what you think about this cashback stacking strategy. I really appreciate you taking this time out of your day to watch this video. If you're not already a member of the Mobile Money Nation, all you need to do is hit the subscribe button down below, hit the like button because you really like this video, and also hit the notification bell so you'll be notified the next time I create a video just like this. Again, thanks for watching. Have a great day.